Hello, all my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Sagittarius for the month of April 2022. I hope all my Sagittarius friends are doing great. As you know, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is a spread that I have for you today, dear Sagittarius. In the past position, we have the Queen of Pentacles. In the clarifying position, we have the Moon. In the challenging position, we have the Five of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Very interesting combination. In the present position, we have the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Page of Swords. And in the future outcome position, we have the beautiful pair, the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, all together. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Union card, partnership. Very appropriate, especially for this combination, because the Two of Cups is all about partnerships and union and people really being on the same energy wavelength, people understanding each other and really supporting each other and being there for each other emotionally. So towards the end of April, you are really going to feel like you are at the top, absolutely. But let's start from the beginning. In the past position, we do have the Queen of Pentacles, and you know the Pentacles are all about stability and security and safety. And so when you have the Queen of Pentacles in the past position, definitely tells me that you really were working hard on creating some wealth for yourself. You were, really trying to create safety and security as well moving forward. There was some fear associated with that, because we do see the Moon in the clarifying position, and the Moon is all about creating illusions. The Moon is all about amplifying your fears, amplifying your anxiety, because things are not as they seem. There's too many unknown elements. And so in the past, it does look to me that you really were very ambitious and driven, and you overcame many challenges in order to create the life that you wanted, in order to manifest the life that you wanted. Because the Queen of Pentacles, she works really hard at what she wants. She's someone who, provides a lot of support to people around her as well. She's very caring, she's very giving, she's very devoted in her approach to other people, but she's also very focused on practical things, making a home more comfortable, making a business more profitable. She's very skilled at that. She is a queen. She's very regal as well, and she does have fortune, because we do see the rabbit at the bottom of the card. So in the past there was some luck that kind of helped you move further along. Now in the challenging position, we do have the Five of Cups, which is a very well-known card of disappointment. So you do really have to make an effort to kind of let go of something that has previously disappointed you, and it does look like you're moving forward, because anytime you have the Five of Cups in the challenging position, the negative aspects of the card are actually minimized, and the more positive aspects are actually a little bit more increased. Your pessimistic attitude that you may experience in the month of April is going to slowly change towards, healing and acceptance and moving forward, and, finding a solution, and kind of letting go of the toxic emotions that may be kind of keeping you in an emotional low, if you will. The Six of Pentacles is a card that is well known to be a card of generosity, but at the same time, when you have it in the challenging position, it means that you are focusing too much on, making money, too much on wealth. There is some sort of a regret here with money. There's something that is making you feel a little bit worried about perhaps your investments, or maybe someone that is close to you is not investing as much as you would like them to, if you will. Now, in the present position, we have the card of working hard and staying committed to the task at hand, the Seven of Pentacles. And sometimes working hard can be a little bit monotonous and the routine can seem boring, but the harder you work, the more investments you create for yourself, and so the more stability and security you'll have in your future. It's interesting that the Seven of Pentacles here is clarified by the Page of Swords, because definitely the Page of Swords is all about curiosity. He's kind of wanting to explore more things, wanting to be more sophisticated, because the page eventually turns into a knight who turns into a king, but the page is still a little bit inexperienced. So there is something that you still have to learn when it comes to your finances. There is something that you have to learn when it comes to making investments and creating that stability. It does look like in the month of April, stability is a very important concern for you, that you are trying to work on very carefully and making sure that you sort of protect yourself. Now, in the future outcome position, we have the Queen of Wands clarified by the King of Wands. That is unusual because both of these go, together. The Queen feels like she always wants to be by the King's side, and the King also wants to always be by the Queen's side as well. So this is a very strong combination. There is going to be a lot of drive and energy towards the end of April. You will feel supported by someone who is extremely important to you, because when the Queen and the King appear together, that type of energy is very equal. It's very equal and very supportive, so it could be that you are trying to achieve something and the King is right there with you, helping you. Remember, energy is interchangeable. Sometimes men have feminine kind of elements in their energy, and sometimes women have a little bit of masculine elements in their energy. But both of these cards together, it's symbiosis. It's very much, very like-minded energy, very concentrated energy that is, going to achieve no matter what. A lot of success when the King of Wands appears with the Queen of Wands is going to be happening to you, specifically when it comes to things that you've been working on, things that you've been thinking about. So make sure to focus on the positive. Now, let's see what we can clarify with the Shaman Dream Oracle cards that I pulled earlier today. And we have Unmarked Trail, Revelation. There's going to be a revelation in April. And Moon Maiden, there's going to be a new beginning. Perhaps that new beginning is going to happen in your relationship with someone. There is a partnership that is highlighted very much so for the month of April. So you will feel like you are very much aligned with someone who matters a lot. And I think that's really going to make you feel a lot better, dear Sagittarius. Now, the Unmarked Trail is all about an unprecedented experience. You are called now to embark on a sacred journey. The Arthurian knights, in their quest for the Holy Grail, had to make sure to take an unmarked trail that no one had ever followed, or they would not have accomplished their goal. Likewise, you must enter the dark forest of your soul via a route as yet unidentified to find what you seek. The manicured paths will bring you only temporary pleasure and later great pain. So remember that you already know there's no reward at the end of the road you are following. You are only wasting time. So if you pause and you breathe and you commit in your heart to this sacred endeavor, and you vow to not look for old solutions that may have worked with past challenges, get out of character, try the outrageous, and keep your quest private. Now is not the time to speak of the voice that called you to embark on the unmarked trail. That time will come. The unmarked trail can be a sign that you have already made a choice, even if you do not want to acknowledge it. Be at peace with what your heart knows to be true. Your heart has already been made up, and your mind will follow. Pack lightly, taking with you only essential beliefs that you know to be trustworthy under all circumstances. The universe absolutely has your back. The Moon Maiden is all about new ideas. The Moon Maiden arrives to offer you a new beginning, a new face and facet of yourself that is aching to be shown to the world. Those qualities that you have been quietly cultivating are ready for the limelight. The secrecy was important, for it protected your new face and kept what was precious close to your heart. But now it is time to come forward in full splendor. Announce the new you to yourself first. Reveal it slowly to the world, like the waxing moon. Allow others to be surprised by how mature and grown up this side of you is. Now is the time to set yourself free. The Moon Maiden belongs only to herself, and she's summoning the parts of you that challenge convention, that refuse to be intimidated, and that cannot be tamed or put inside a golden cage. The Moon Maiden invites you to shine with your own light. Be true to your soul's calling. Even as some around you in a relationship or a job want to capture your light inside a bottle, you know how to rise to the occasion, just as unfailingly as the moon does. When the time comes, you return to darkness and become enshrouded in mystery until you are ready to return. What a beautiful card. I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Sagittarius. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Please follow me on Instagram, and I will see you next time. Thank you.